What's going on, everybody? It's me again, Gold and Blue Dude, and if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. This is home of at least one college football video every single day. In this video, right before I go into work, I wanted to talk about the Battle of Michigan that's about to go down on Saturday. There are 9 undefeated teams remaining, and 2 of them will square off on Saturday. Number 6, Michigan, who's 7-0, on the road to take on number 8, Michigan State, who's also 7-0. Michigan is a 4.5 point favorite. Let's take a look and see how they got to this point. Here's what Michigan's path looked like. They beat Western Michigan at home 47-14. They beat Washington at home 31-10. They beat Northern Illinois at home 63-10. And they beat Rutgers at home 20-13. Then they went on the road and beat Wisconsin 38-17. Stayed on the road and beat Nebraska 32-29. Came back home, beat Northwestern 33-7. And now they're back on the road at number 8, Michigan State. Let's take a look at how Michigan State got here. They started out on the road, beat Northwestern 38-21. Came back home, beat Youngstown State 42-14. Went back on the road, beat number 24 Miami 38-17. That's when our eyes started to open for Michigan State. Came back home, beat Nebraska 23-20. Stayed home, beat Western Kentucky 48-31. Went back on the road, beat Rutgers 31-13. Stayed on the road, survived Indiana 20-15. And now they're hosting number 6, Michigan, who's 7-0. After this, Michigan is only an underdog in 1 game. They're actually a favorite here on the road at number 8, Michigan State, who's 7-0. They're favored at home against Indiana, who's 2-5. They're favored on the road against number 20, Penn State, who's 5-2. And they're favored on the road to play Maryland, who's 4-3. It's that last game, that home game against number 5 Ohio State, who's 6-1, where they're the underdog. For Michigan State, they're actually underdogs at home against number 6 Michigan, who's 7-0. But they're the favorite on the road at Purdue, who's 4-3. Favorite at home against Maryland, who's 4-3. Underdogs on the road against number 5 Ohio State, who's 6-1. And then in the season as the favorites against number 20 Penn State, 5-2. Of course, things can change between now and then. How do I see this particular game playing out? I think Michigan State's the better team and the home environment. I don't think this is going to be a blowout, but I think Michigan State controls this game. They have a great running game. Their quarterback is very dependable. They struggled a little bit against Indiana, but they did survive. I think Michigan is a tad overrated, but hey, they're undefeated, and not very many people can say that right now. I think Michigan State could potentially end the season 11-1, but still miss the Big Ten championship. Now for Michigan, I think they finished the season 10-2. That's still a big step forward for Jim Harbaugh. Michigan will feel a whole lot better about extending him if they go 10-2. So I'm going to take the Spartans. I think they're the better team. It is at home. I know Michigan's favored 4.5, but I'm going to take the Spartans with a score of 31-27. I really do think that Michigan State will be able to slow this game down, pound the rock, get a lot of first downs, and bleed the clock out at the end of the game. I'm taking the Spartans 31-27. And I'll say Michigan State finishes 11-1, and Michigan finishes 10-2. That's all I got for you for this show. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you on my next show.